After wasting precious time all morning, John and Jack finally get to work, sampling the stream that produced some small flakes of gold yesterday. Much like fortune hunters of the American gold rush, these miners follow their instincts in hopes of finding the mother lode. But instinct isn't enough, and these prospectors will use more scientific methods to find their fortune in Greenland.
I want you to look at these two rocks that were in my screen.
Oh man, that's good. You might bag these.
John's quick survey of the rocks Jack has found tells him there may be more gold nearby. But the only way to know for sure is to take a sample back to base camp for team geologist Eric to analyze.
I prospect different than most guys, especially guys from out west. I throw away and move on. But we've got a geologist here, so I gotta go by what he needs.
While Jack and John continue to sample the lower section of Americo Creek, Eric and the Feldman brothers want to check out an ironized zone high on the ridge in the distance. Eric believes that this area could be the source of the flakes Americo found the day before.
Why don't we go across these scree slopes? I wouldn't mind getting right to that seam on that fault where that iron's peeking through. That'd be kind of nice. From the moment that we stepped foot on Storo, the very first thing that I noticed was this huge fault running through here. Lots of ironization going on in the soil over here. So you have structure, you have mineral. It's obvious that you want to go sample that and check that out.
An experienced hard rock miner, Josh lives and dies by the old saying that gold rides an iron horse. And the red iron color they're seeing could mean a jackpot lies on the other side of the boulder field.
Those same actions that bring in iron bring in gold. And that can lead to something big. It just gives you just a little bit of adrenaline. You think we can really get up to the top? That's pretty dangerous rock right there.
To get to the fault line, they'll have to cross the scree, a highly unstable slope of loose, jagged rocks that shattered after falling from hundreds of feet. Every mountaineer knows to avoid the scree slope, as dozens of climbers are killed each year by falling boulders.
Looks like all that rock over there is just held up by imagination.
Josh and Jesse, what I originally thought of them and what I think of them now, I'm looking at them in sort of a better light. Both of them have a great practical knowledge of mining, and they've shown extreme enthusiasm. I mean, I've never quite met brothers like that before.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head up the top of the falls.
Okay.
I'm gonna work from there up.
Okay. I'm gonna work on sampling across this.
I'll stay close.
Keep taking notes.
Jack begins climbing toward the top of the mountain and the waterfalls that are the source of Americo Creek. But less than halfway up, he discovers a small cave. Naturally occurring caves like this could provide an opening to the Earth's natural surface, bedrock.
It's pretty solid.
Large mining outfits can spend weeks drilling to reach the bedrock, as it gives the truest indication of whether or not gold lies in the area. Large pieces of gold often settle in the deepest sections, so Jack can't pass up the opportunity to explore the cave. But the shifting boulders above could give way at any moment, making this a very risky mission.
Small sample. It's better than no sample at all.
Holy smokes! All right, I'm out.
Get up the top side without breaking a leg, I'll be in good shape.
John, I'm coming!
Jack knows that this sample will give Eric an idea of whether or not the area holds significant deposits of gold, diamonds, or rubies. He hopes that the risk he took is worth the reward. Greenland's newly exposed rock is like a razor's edge. Pockets of dirt and loose boulders have been churned up by eons of glacial activity. making for unstable ground. Nothing is settled in this land, and their next step could be their last. "1,200 feet up the mountain, Eric's team trudges across the scree slope to get to an ionization zone in the distance. They believe this could be the source of gold found the day before in Americo Creek.
We're starting to get into it now. Oh my God. Wow.
We're not in a good spot.
This is a house of cards.
We're the softest thing on the side of this mountain.
Any of that rock could move at any time. But little risk, little reward. Big risk, big reward.
Really be careful on every step you take.
No, I can't get started.
See that? My heart stops, my blood just goes cold sometimes when my foot slips or I see a big boulder start moving. There are things that happen so quickly that you have to react. You have to almost subliminally know what your next move is going to be.
Careful.
If you could go that way so we're on a slant,
Yeah.
so we're never directly below each other, basically.
Yeah, Josh, hold there.
Is it nasty there?
Yeah, it's real bad.
We're just gonna run up here and come back, yeah.
We need to get some samples, and it was just too dangerous to send all three of us over there. So I'm waiting here until they get back, and when they do, we're gonna get off this death slope.
With winter looming in the near future, the American miners need to find something of value soon. Jesse, Josh, and Eric have come to a dangerous part of the mountain where a runaway boulder just passed within 30 feet of them.
Oh my God. Wow.
We're not in a good spot.
This is a house of cards.
The team hopes they can find the source of gold flakes found yesterday at Americo Creek. But the loose rock on the slope means it could take hours to cross as the ground shifts beneath their feet.
If these samples come back and they're good, we're gonna have to find a better way up here. That's just all there is to it. This is the primary area that we came to check out. Today's the day, we've got to get it done.